But now let's talk about Inferno. We're about to get straight into it, guys. This isn't over, this series. Just a reminder that Extra Salt are on a 5-map winning streak on Inferno.
Yeah, Boris, what do you think about that?
I didn't even address that he was wearing his wig again, frankly. I just thought,
he was
just
waiting
let
for it.
that
He's
one
like,
sit there.
pay attention to me, please.
Snuck past the radar.
Look, man, Boris Johnson, he's a prick, but also
Bojo to his mates.
Yeah, he's a prick, but he knows fashion, and you can't deny him that.
That is true.
Now look at this.
So what'd you say, Richard?
It's
5-map win streak for Extra Salt on Inferno?
Yep, absolutely. And that includes beating Liquid, that includes beating Godsent, that includes beating Oplano. So do not count them out.
Oh, that's the bomb. That's probably the round. Even though Yuri's up on apps. Oh, he's caught a kill. Fang's now alone on A with that bomb. He's rerouted through the apartments. Vinny's still selling the B fake, keeping those players there, allowing these teams to grab the bomb, but Fang drops everyone. 4 headshots in middle, and that's one way to steal a pistol.
Yeah. Man, you gotta love Fang. Such an exciting NA player. So sick, you know, like just kind of coming out of nowhere, looking good. I think this is one of the reasons why it's been so easy to get behind Extra Salt. It feels like, you know, you've got 5 individuals that are, as individuals, playing some of the best CS they've ever played, and as a team, feel like they're gelling together really well. Right, I think that's why, you know, even more credit has to go FURIA's way for taking them down on Nuke just moments ago. Man, I know Extra Salt, man. These guys don't want to go down without a fight. And Inferno would be a hell of a place for them to bring it. Fang gets spotted over here at the short side. Double dips back in versus the Deagle. While all this is happening, look at Banana as well. Look at JT pushed all the way down on this little close corner. And he's got his buddy and Sonic just jump peeking over the half wall to try and bait them in to this close player.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so unrealistic as well for us to think about Extra Salt losing here 2-0. They've just been so dominant. If anything, kind of expect a 3rd map at least. Make it a bit of a fight. We have 2 members from Extra Salt going down here. I do like this, even though it is an eco, we kind of see them taking map control right, you know, fighting for Banana a little bit more. It's you know, showing cockiness, which I think is good for the mental state for the Extra Salt players. Let's not be scared and timid here. You definitely can't be versus a team like FURIA. If you are, they're just gonna take up the whole map from you. Choke you out on the bomb site. First weapon round here for FURIA. Bonus round for Extra Salt. Say bonus, but they don't have that much money. JT, SMG, we have a FAMAS. No AWP on OC. Same can be said on that T side for FURIA. Nothing on Junior. AK. Okay. This is super cocky, I feel like, from Keisharado. He's by himself here. Not gonna have any ability to, if he were to have gone down there for a trade. But he's gonna get himself a 2nd one. While this is going on, FURIA is all the way up in mid as well, but they make the call here to fall back over to that towards that B bomb site. Yeah, smokes left as well. This is a save.
Yeah. Even though Vinny dies CT, he draws OC out of B, and Keisarato's already killed 2. That's all the temptation in the world to just commit. And like you said, all those smokes for the post plant will be quite the problem. Marky's trying to hit some luck shots, but nothing's coming through. And a re-smoke. Ugh, not even in CT. They're actually going for it though. 2 CTs, giving it a look in. Molly to dark won't do a thing. Still not waiting around. Junior just ready to peek and dish out death. There's one. Junior with the 2nd, not connecting. It's OC. He won't be able to get out of here alive. They are going to kill him, whether it costs them their lives or not. Keisarata with 3 in the round, and FURIA on the board early.
Yeah, that's a fast up mid take for FURIA. Just walk up, take some space. At the same time, Yeah, I'm very surprised for Caserado there that he chooses to kind of fight for Banana, especially while his teammates are actively going up to mid. If he goes down there, I feel like it definitely benefits Extra Salt a little bit, but it works out for him. Gets the first weapon round. With Extra Salt, the rounds have been pretty close the last 2-1, so they do buy, but it's not as pretty as one might think. 2 SMGs, 2 pistols, 1 FAMAS on OC. It is an arch setup here though.
Ooh, actually killed Yuri in amongst all that.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. All right. It's down to this 1v1.
That's
Ooh,
cocky.
Junior.
What?
Yeah,
Normally you go
Junior's
down mid in this situation. He doesn't. He goes for a little bit of a sneak attack, but Sonic very good on clearing everything. He's worried about Graveyard. Junior's right below it. Snappy aim, 2 kills to his name. That's a round that I was not expecting Extra Salt to win.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a little bit sus, man. You know, if this were Among Us, he would be getting ejected. I never played Among Us.
No, neither.
It was fun for the month that it was, you know, flavor of the month game. A good time.
Man. See, as a CS player at heart, I would just want to play TTT. You know, like Trouble in Terrorist Town. You guys been playing much of that? That was like
the original Among Us.
That was the original
Yeah.
Among Us.
Sure.
What was it called?
Trouble in Terrorist Town. It's a
It's Gmod.
Gmod,
Yeah.
Source engine, and you know, same kind of premise.
I'm sure you
There
can
were
play
also
it,
ones with aliens that were sick as well. Well, you had to transform into an alien and try and do it
I've
secretly.
never played
There was
this.
some
This
really
looks cool.
Yeah, no, dude, there was some sick ones, and obviously as well because it's all in Source, man. It's like the old 1.6, you know, like mechanics. It's kind of sick, not 1.6,
Source
or the old
mechanics.
Source mechanics. That's what I meant,
I was
mate.
wondering where you're going.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You go, look at this.
Ooh.
OC with the AWP. Big AWP on OC. Low on HP now. Maybe as he gets lower, the hits get harder. He's tucked himself in at the back of the site, knowing that all the pressure is on his shoulders, and he is dead to Junior. FURIA, they are fast to steal that round away. Put in 2 to their name. And that's 2, not to be confused with 2.
So proud of you, Harry. You're growing up.
I am growing
Your
up.
voice is breaking.
I'm growing hair on my head.
Yeah. You did shave it all off, so, you know, what goes around comes around.
What comes
Please.
around.
Please share the secret of that.
Oh, listen, man, don't make it real. You know.
It's getting so bad. I'm gonna start planting crest seeds on my bald spot. I think, like those little school experiments.
One of the little
you did.
garden head like folks that people used to make grass.
What are they called?
seeds.
The Geopets.
The Richard Lewis Geopet edition.
Oh, your hair's looking lovely today. Thanks. It's 50% cress. If you want, you can eat it and burn more calories eating it than it provides, as it is the most useless food source of all time.
I've always wondered, man, there are some herbs out there that just exist, and it's like, you know, you tell me I can eat them, but like they just taste like grass, man. Like cress, cress is one of them, man. Cress is one where it's like, this is just a plant, you know. Y'all are throwing this in with eggs and stuff, and eating egg and cress sandwiches. You eating egg and grass, just to make that clear. And of course, there's a lot of herbs that will just change your life that should never be slept on. We'll revisit them another time. Aggressive, down through long. He does have a couple of guys with him trying to lead this mid to B, and they've done it quietly. They've done it sneakily. They've done it with an element of surprise. And so here they are. Oh, Marky, no surprises today. Yuri's going to get shot in the side of the head as well. And Sonic Steagle here to secure secure the round. It was never even needed. Junior just saves the AWP instead.
Yeah, that's a weird one because there are 2 players CT, but the guy who's running is the Speedway player instead of the CT player. Like, you want the CT player running. The Speedway, that can be heard from B. It seemed like a call came in, like, yeah, watch your back, I hear running. Maybe it was just the timing on Marky checking that, but yeah, that's a real shame. You needed that first kill, and then without it, the tree player just drops off the boost, and you're never checking that either. So, yeah, weird round there for Furia, but time was definitely the essence. And it comes back to bite them. So might want to remember the bomb someone, but there's always time later in the round. Yuri's going to do it. Team player. 4 for Extra Salt. They were getting a good start out of them, right? It felt like they needed some time to warm up at the beginning of Nuke. Right now in control. Let's see if it stays that way. OC with the AWP on B again. JT's got a flash ready for him. Furia are walking their way up.
They have enough nades here for a B execute, so maybe we're just gonna see a pretty quick B exec, especially when Art does that. Gets the kill onto OC. I think we just go for this now. As I mentioned, we don't want to waste a lot of time here throwing away all of our utility, so it goes quick instead. Art gets JT as well. Lovely sequence from him. 2 kills this round for him. They have the bomb site. Sonic is shooting through. Man, Art, okay.
Running and shooting round corners.
This kind of reminds me of Art we saw a few days ago on that overpass CT side.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
That's unusual. But one way to get a 3-piece into B. Lovely little headshot above the wall as well. OC never saw it coming. And a sad save here from the CT side. Nothing else they can do about it. Marky would love an upgrade, but they're all saving together. Furia need money just as much as Extra Salt do, so trying to keep 5 alive. Good play. And they don't feed their opponents upgrades either.
Another round where we're tight on cash for Extra Salt. Bit of a wonky one here though. They end up buying. Might have a bit of a set play for this. Plenty of utility. But 2 SMGs. Looking to get a bit closer in their face with this. This rounds like this, you don't really get the payoff. Furia playing this pretty patiently, so a lot of nades being thrown here on this CT side. But you, as I mentioned, you kind of want to at least take a gamble here. Or you want to fight for banana. This is a good timing from Furia, just solely because you're forcing JT to essentially just be sticking around, while the 3 Furia members now actually. I say that, but they actually make the decision of falling back instead. Was looking like a mid take. Pretty similar setup to what we saw previous rounds. We have 2 guys up in mid going for CT spawn for a B split. As this is happening though, they're slowly making their way over to that banana bomb site.
Yeah, now it's clear as day to Sonic. He's lost his teammate on the wrap. He's at least got 1 B kill, but he can't double up. Nice shot from the AWP, and crazy round out of Keserato, who was blinded on that aggro JT push. He at least gets a free kill there. Yuri traded, and Marky, yeah, go for it, give it a go. This is one of the rare retakes where you're not completely out of it. 1v2, but the AWP as the first point of contact. Junior just going to shut it down, and Furia finding 4. Oh, that's a bit of a shame for Extra Salt, right? Didn't want to lean back into that A-hold. They try and re-aggro B. They let Keserato come up, and even fully blind, he gets an opener. Furia just explode, and they're loving the mid to Bs right now. They're loving these CT wraps, even with Fang ready for it. It's, you know, 1 for 1.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. I think Yuri maybe chewing some gum there. I think maybe he bit his lip.
Oh, really?
That's always brutal, man.
Making a bit of a face. Maybe that's why we have to click pause. He's hurting.
Another fact about Cress is that it's related to the mustard family.
What? The Mustard family.
What?
Yeah, not as in, not as
Originally,
in,
good friends with them.
Is this
not as
fucking
in Colonel
Cluedo or
Mustard.
something?
Yeah,
yeah.
He's obviously the most famous member of the Mustard family, but no, the Mustard family of plants.
Oh, I thought that was like the Cabbage family or something.
No, incredibly, yeah, it just doesn't have that same sort of.
Who else is in the Mustard family?
Walnuts.
I mean, I'm on kidsfacts.com.
Okay, thank God. Right.
And garden
Jeez.
cress facts for kids.
.com, or is that a slash before that?
No, it's /garden_cress. And it says here that it is a fast-growing eatable. They could have used edible there, really.
Edible, yeah.
Not really sure.
It's for kids, Richard.
Not really
It's for
sure I
kids,
want
okay.
these people teaching my kids. I just used the word edible, maybe. But anyway, it's a fast-growing eatable herb that is related to watercress and mustard, sharing their peppery taste and aroma, which is crazy because cress just tastes like nothing whenever I've tasted it. Like solid water, basically. So, very surprised at that. It's also typically grown in England, France, the Netherlands, and Scandinavia.
We had that as a school project growing up. I remember they taught us how to do
same.
it because they grow.
I reckon
they grow
that's
so
where
fast.
all cress comes from. I reckon in reality, all kids are made to grow cress, and without realizing it, you're actually buying into big cress. And you know, it's run by the Mustard family, so like you don't want to fuck with them. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, mate. Anyone who's been in that Cluedo mansion knows, like, wherever he goes, there's always trouble. I'm just saying, he's like that chick from Murder, She Wrote, Angela Lansbury. You know, every time she has a holiday, body turns up. That's not sus. I don't know what is. Like, she was the first Among Us, actually. Angela Lansbury. Google that, kids. While you're checking on your cress facts.
Yeah, I was just at the windowsill having a look. It's a bit dark, though. It's not growing anymore.
Right, they've moved. They're dodging the A stack, everyone. So we've been allowed to do this. Okay, this round is just unimportant. Look,
It's a cress off.
this round is done. There is no tip of the iceberg. We ain't talking lettuce, all right? We're talking cresses today.
Another cress fact.
All right.
Well,
So
here's the
80
curveball for you guys. What makes a
89%
taco?
what? Wait, what makes what?
What makes a taco?
I don't know. Is there a joke coming here?
No, as in,
Is
you
this-
know, like,
is this a
you know,
fact
for example,
or-
if it's a flat-faced sandwich, right? It's just a sandwich. You know, a taco is because you
Oh,
have,
I
you know,
see.
the coverings. So technically,
Yeah.
would you say that a hot dog is a taco?
Hang on.
I mean, they're all sandwiches, right? They're all in the
They're all
sandwich
sandwiches. So is a taco a sandwich?
family. Sort of, yeah. I'll be down with that. I'll take that.
Okay.
I think because like a tortilla, even the crunchy
Is
ones,
bread.
Yeah, it's sort of bread, isn't it? It's just made with maize, and you know.
So you're
Yeah.
then you're saying that a hot dog is a sandwich too.
Yeah, definitely. It's in a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sausage
It's in a
sandwich.
bun.
Just
Robin
just-
was expecting some
Yeah,
serious resistance
because
here,
let
I
me-
think.
let
No,
me tell
I
you,
mean, I'm
I
learning
wouldn't-
here. I mean, I can see
Because the
that.
alternative to that would be that, like, what, a hot dog is like a
Vegetable.
roast dinner, or like what? Like, I don't.
Sausage taco.
Or a sausage taco is what you're saying. The hot dog. Well, no, because then it's like I think the thing that makes a taco is the tortilla.
Yeah, just put a sausage in a
Right?
taco. Then you have a sausage taco, right? Was there a cress fact on the line?
Yeah, then we
you
were
could
pending
cress
a
on the
cress fact
tacos, I
coming
guess.
down the
I'm kind of
coming down the cress
sold,
pipeline.
yeah.
If I'm being honest, so
Cress.
I'm trying to move away from the crest conversation.
I thought that was our peak work, honestly, guys. But
Listen, we want to go back to it.
well, what's
The
growing on
mustard
your
family,
windowsill? Let us know.
unless you're a drug dealer, in which case.
It won't be on the windowsill. They don't want to get busted. You know, they got
Yeah.
no snow on the roofs, maybe. But
no snow on the roof, man. That's an old one right
That's
there.
yeah. Yep, caught via heat map and electricity bill. The old classic. So sir, you have a 2-bedroom apartment, yet your electricity bill was £5,000 for the quarter.
Sorry, mate, I'm mining crypto. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that was the new one. Yeah.
I'm growing a
exactly, yeah.
shitload of cress.
I'm actually Richard Mustard. You might have heard of me.
This is my crest farm.
Oh, well. In the B-bomb site, it would seem Junior, he's had his herbs today. He's seeing in slow-mo. Vinny dead as well as OC lines them both up. And just to quickly, you know, remind us all of the game that we've got going on before our very eyes, it's 5-5.
Honestly, shut up, casters.
Hugo, man, you are the casters.
Oh, yeah, you got me there.
Sheesh. I keep doing that. Like,
Yeah.
it's meant to be ironic, but now it's just, oh, Hugo just spilled tea all down himself. You're right there, bud?
Get into that stage. It's up there with yikes now. Stop bringing back old boomer words, aka my words, and running them into the ground as jokes. That's all I want from you Zoomers. Lord knows we can't rely on you for anything else.
Are we Zoomers? Is that... I don't know
probably.
what
I wouldn't be
constitutes
classified as a
Zoomer.
Zoomer, but maybe you guys are.
What's older than a Zoomer? Gen Z? Is that crikey?
Genji, actually, I think
Genji,
his name
yeah.
is Overwatch
Millennials.
character.
I
Here it
don't even
is,
know
little
where I
B
am.
site holds Sonic. Oh, is he a boomer? Is he a zoomer? Nah, he's dead to Yuri on the swing, isn't he? Fang can't even help out. There is a bit of a flash thrown over from OC.
Whoa.
And Fang, early bird, gets wormed on by Junior. Dead on the turnaround. OC can't do anything. 2-on-3. Marky's come round to give it a bit of a look in. But I think the grim reality is that this might just shape up to be a save for Extra Salt. They're going to start to creep forward, see if they can do anything. With Fury, you're not really in a position where they have to fight, where they have to give these duels over. This might just be nothing more than a little sightseeing tour before you call the save.
Oh, he dodges the orb. Maybe they can molly New Box and set OC up for a kill here. Marky's got some lineup. It's going to Banana, though. Or Oranges, though, rather. OC not given the fight he so desperately desires, and that might just be the save. Can they get out in time? Marky's even smoked the spawn. Oh, he's legged through it. Run. And everyone lives, so no problem. Fury don't exactly have a bank, so keeping those 3 alive was very important.
Yeah, and obviously the AWP back there can't really get the Molotov in a good spot. Was looking like they were going to go and give it a shot, but 2-on-3 situation. Furia not giving them anything, no overpeaking as well. Nicely done on the after plant. And they're back at it. Extra Salt only stringing the 1 round together. Furia then with another round win, which means that we only have 2 safe weapons here from Extra Salt. Double eco territory. Really not what you wanted for Extra Salt. Could be, or it's looking pretty likely like an 8-7-9-6 half. Also with a nice entry though onto Vinny. Bombs down now in ramp, so let's pay attention to that.
Yeah, they try and explode into B after seeing the AWP on the other side of the map, and well, they walk into this stack. 1 kill and then 2 trades back in the favor of Extra Salt. How does Fang win that fight? P250 no armor kills Yuri on the long side. That was the wrap to B. Now it's just Junior tagged and spotted in ult mid. He's going to go back for this one. Try and take Fang where he's got him, but no dice. It's going to be 6 and the eco win. That AWP kill really made Furia panic and just try and overwhelm B. They played right into the hands of Extra Salt.
Yeah, and I think it was like a little bit of, 50-50 as well, about, we're going for this, but bombs down at the same time. So you kind of saw like a pretty half-assed execute from Furia there, and Extra Salt punishing him for it. Worst case there for Furia, I'd say, with Vinny going down with the bomb. Even though it was early, the intent from Furia was pretty clear. Having doing this a handful of times again with this aggressive banana takes when you have good spawns to it, just abusing Extra Salt. Finally though, 3 members are here. Potentially be seeing their first shutdown here on the banana.
Oh, Oh, the flash is a little weird, and Yuri is allowed to run in and do so much damage. OC. Oh, please save the day, OC. Return a bit of normality. Yuri does have this up, but Marky's waiting at bottom. A banana hiding himself down in the tunnels. He hears the footsteps, and I love this from Marky. He knows he can just play timing. Timing's the best way to play this. Look, whoop. Yuri was never ready for that. Hidden in the little tunnels, stealing around, putting another on the board for extra salt. Hey, now up in the lead, huh?
He needed this though as well, just a banana hold a little bit, solely because of we've seen a FURIA again and again, just been running through that smoke, going for some picks. Bit like a shutdown at this magnitude, maybe forces FURIA to be rethinking their approach for what would be the last round of the half. This is a save round for FURIA, just a flashbang on K-Serato. Art buys though, Armored Eagle. We have seen that before though, again and again. Russian buy or hero buy? Must be another word for it.
Risky buy because he's left him with nothing. And this eco is getting shredded right now for FURIA. No kills, barely damage past Marky. So 8 rounds, and yeah, coming alive right at the end. Extra Assault once again looking to win the half. And well, this time it can happen. It's just FURIA putting their heads together and their money together for this last buy. Quick pause before they do. But some of the pressure alleviated. At least we're getting far more out of Extra Assault from the get-go this game. They had a good T-side on Nuke, but definitely starting slow. Could have had a great half.
Coulda.
Yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a great half too. But Extra Salt here, they managed to bring it back. A good early start of this half. Then middle stages of it kind of forced on saves and stuff. But last 3 rounds have gone in the way of Extra Salt. See if they can make it 9. We'll see the same scoreline as we saw Nuke with an 8-7.
Oh, I like that. Seen no aggro moves this entire CT side, really, even down Banana. Fang just pushes ult and gets a kill and dips. Vinny is 2 and 10 right now, having a bit of a problem. Art's grabbed his gun. He's going to move up long into the AWP. Lining up some util, maybe. Although he hasn't really got any. He's got a molly. You can't get this AWP off with a molly from this position. Might need some help, and even with the flash, it's not going to do much. OC holding on long with the 2nd kill of the round, and now FURIA. I mean, you just got to commit together. You've got to trade your way in. The AWP is at least caught out on long right now, but it does come through Library, taking all the risks and getting the rewards, dropping the bomb, and Junior with it. OC finally traded, but there's 2 men in the pit. Although they're smoked off, they've got gaps to peek out, to choose fight, to deny this plant. FURIA in no hurry, giving ample time for those rotates to come in. 40 seconds and 4 players surrounding A.
Yeah, what on earth are you meant to do here if you're FURIA? This is going to take something unreal out of these surviving dudes right now. K-Serato, nice bit of damage, but Yuri is chased down on the short side. That's heartbreak now. K-Serato done a lot. Done something at least, but is left in the 1v3. The bomb's cut loose. He's got 15 seconds and a crossfire. Very nasty crossfire to try and deal with. The AWP just slam dunks him out of the round. An Extra Assault. They finished that first half with 9 to their name. FURIA, they've got it out for them over here on the CT half. Extra Assault leading the charge. And I swear, if y'all leave me now, I won't know what to do when this second half comes back around. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be back with it in just a moment.
On FURIA's map pick, we're making Extra Assault go the extra mile if they're to tie up the series. Let's see if they can do it.
Fast up mid, but the bomb in no hurry. Could be the old up and down, down and up, where you're constantly trying to fake out your opponent, make them over-rotate. Although it seems like Extra Salt will settle on B with a flashbang in hands of JT. Ready to go over the top, and everyone's blind here on the CT side. Oh, I'm going to drop a nade that already threw. Hunting him, he gets the shot on the landing. Vinny gives it up, but it's absolutely fine. 5 on 4 can play retake here. And that's exactly what FURIA do. Extra Salt, do they want to tuck? Do they want to aggress? How do they want to balance this mess in the retake? Vinny coming in on Coffin's side, got 2 players to clear at the corner. Shadow gives it away. Sonic with a frag. Yuri doubles up. Sonic's still here though, and he's putting in bullets. Low HP on Art. Still 1 shot. Takes down Sonic, and JT is only a single tap away from death. They're on the bomb. It's not happening. FURIA finds 7.
Yeah. Trade pistols here at least on this map. FURIA getting the CT side one as well.
Ooh,
and yeah, I was gonna say, as the usual standard on the T side, we get the bomb plant, we buy. Tends to be a little bit 50-50 in terms of what kind of buy you see, but for Extra Salt, they're gonna opt for 5 Galils. 1 smoke, 1 flash, 1 HE. Looking to be hitting their shots here. On Art and Yuri as well, they do have the 1-shot potential. No head armor.
Oh, that was dangerous. The nade slowed him down. And then got spammed from Boiler. Junior's a bit worse for wear. Might even want to trade his gun out. Ooh. Yeah, Yuri saw it coming and can't find any more. Tries to get out, but OC keeps him in this position. Vinny doing more, and they're starting to chip away at their opponents. That nade could contribute. No, it goes nowhere. No damage. They fall out of apartments. Junior needs to hit his shot. 7 health. They know where he is now. He's fired off. Teammate on the side doing a lot. It's Vinny with a kill, swapping out and almost converting the round. Instead, Marky gets a plant, and Art, who's crept down Banana, is right behind.
Fake plant. Art doesn't go for it either. 400 IQ.
Oh, just too smart, man. Puts the Art back in smart, even. Because you can't have one without the other. That's what they say. They've been saying that for a while now. I love that. I love that rap. The fact he didn't fall for the fake as well, that's huge. I think that really made Marky like discount some of that short area. Like, even though he repeaks it, you know, it didn't feel as like committed. He wasn't sure in it. Good stuff out of Art.
Yeah, I was gonna say such a close round. Yeah, I mean, they feel the need to, right?
Because you get it to the 1v1,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Why not go for it, right? Sure, you have pistols now rather than Galils, but so much utility. These rounds are dangerous.
Ooh, Messi onto Ronaldo. But it's Junior who's reaggressing in apartments. He gets another one. SMGs looking dicey. It's a rifle at least picked up for Fang, surrounded by Tech 9s, and now back to B they go. Only Vinny here with no grenades, and 4 and 12. He had a good round last time, but here on B, he's got a lot to do. And it's not like anyone can rotate to set him up with flashes or anything of the likes. Even Art, the closest rotate, only has an HE. Vinny spotted, getting out of there, but he looks ready to go back in. It's dangerous. And Vinny, well, dangerous is his middle name. He gets a kill. That's going to be enough to get Extra Salt into the bomb site, though. They're being fast flanked. They're hesitant of a second player in this 2-on-3.
The sheer speed, look at it. There it is. Bomb plant denied. JT. Dead as well, cleaned up the fast flank. That's why, you know, you got to respect Art's cooling, man. He just says, right, they're going B, boys. We know that much. Everyone on me. We're going to run down mid. All 3 of us, you know, like just a sheer line of players chasing them down. And Extra Salt were not ready for it at all. JT, like, didn't even really seem to know what was happening. Like, he was kind of looking at CT, like, still paranoid about that, still worried about all these other positions. Nah, man. They're chasing you down. Well, there's something going on in top mid here. Chasing down the short side, it's Junior having a fallback. Keserato hears the footsteps and bang, gets up in his face. However, Art trades it back, and it's like a real bloodbath over at this this archway. They managed to seep through towards CT, and with only Vinny there, he was able to get traded. Now JT's got a timing here where he can get this bomb, get his running shoes on, get into B, and try and set up Extra Salt for a 2-on-2 post plant.
Yeah, smoke gives it away. Junior knows he's now evaded with the bomb. Could have stopped him from ever grabbing it. Now this situation just got a whole lot harder for the CT side. They're going to go through the smoke. Right on the edge as it fades. 2-on-2. Nothing being given. No idea, no info. JT at the back of the site. Banana plant for Marky. He's not really armed for this engagement, though. It's really all about JT in this round. Marky's not playing. He's not peeking. He's just hiding out. Smoke on the bomb. JT kills him before it blooms. And now it's just Yuri running out of time and running out of chances. He knows it better than anyone. It's going to be a save. Marky won't get that kill. And JT won't survive. But it's still going to be around for Extra Soul. Nice try by Yuri. Too little. Too late.
Yeah, at least, despite the fact that they lose the round, he does a lot of damage. So, that's something for FURIA. But with that, Extra Salt have done some good economical damage here. So we're not going to be seeing all 5 members here from FURIA with an incredible buy. No AWP on Junior. 2 Deagles as well, and Art and Keserato. Important round here from FURIA.
Oh, the nades are good. That's a start. Dunked on.
They're gonna have to continue that though. As I say that, Yuri goes really aggressive. But I note that there's no nades left on FURIA's players right now. So if Extra Salt were to do an execute here, it's still going to be a very hard hold. FURIA would love to get one more entry, make it a 5-on-3. That way you can kind of fall back a little bit, feel safer in playing these defensive angles.
Oh, that's, yeah, one way.
Yeah, it looks silly, right? But they're essentially forced to do this. It's actually not the worst place for Mark. Yeah, I would have liked to see Vinny kind of help out there, especially when we are fishing for that information play, but this is a lot of damage though from Vinny. Marky as well, 11 HP left.
They're not ready for Keserato tucked, are they? Oh, the flank is denied. They could go back
now
to
they could go back.
Yeah, this is a weird one. And even though they don't, it makes Yuri doubt himself. They have to check Keserato not cleared. And he clears out the bomb site of Extra Salt players. 2 frags to save the round. And yeah, that was very important. As I was saying, Yuri was running back to A after the flank was killed. They didn't know where it was going.
They got the new jerseys, they feeling all fresh, they feeling good, and it's reflecting in the server. Vinny makes the FAMAS look good.
Yeah.
Don't know how he's managed that one.
And that's just Furious Force playing off, right? Like they lose one round, they decide, well, there's no point ecoing now, we may as well fight for our economy, and they win it out in this short term. Another rebuy for Extra Salt. And this might dig their hole deeper if they can't win it again. The nade trade.
Art and Vinny as well over here at top banana, man. They go together like egg and cress, bro. Like they're meant to do this, dude. They play off of one another well. They've been locking down this banana side. Extra Salt, they've even been feeling that pressure. They're not going back to B. They take this top mid area. Very, very limited in terms of what utility they've got left. So they kind of have to commit here, right? They're in a position where They just don't have the options to go back. They don't even have the map control at Banana. However, FURIA are leaning towards B, leaving a two-man stack in this A bomb site. If Extrasol just keep going with really the only option they've got, they're on their path to a winner here.
I mean,
This
look
should
at
be
this.
nigh on impossible to hold on to, right?
Yeah, absolutely, right? You're stuck in pit with two players. They're wrapping from you everywhere. App, March, lane. I say that, though. What a hold from FURIA here. 2-on-2 now, though.
Even K-Serata reads the aggro library play. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Fang denied, leaves Sonic in a 1v2. Molly is even going to cordon him off on the site. He's not got much room to move, rather. Going to jump up on the box, checking everything he can. Vinny is being waited for by K-Serata. Vinny in the apps. Walking up, K-Serata getting to pounce. He'll need to. Sonic's first contact might not be with Vinny if he stays crouched. But he's checking everything on timings, and he gets headshot by K-Serata looking back. Not much he can do there, right? You're getting so scared, especially with the time ticking down so far. You know they could be anywhere. They can walk up short. And at that point, if you haven't been peaked from long, despite the opponents being long in the first place, you're wondering if they were ever, aiming to come from that position. Great hold from Yuri. No idea how he puts up 3 kills from this position. That's one way to win a round with a solo A player. The CT side is all blue, boys. 1 round for Extrasol.
Yeah, and like even the fact that they managed to hold on in that round there, I think is remarkable, bro. It's
Yeah, I think one of the problems right now is the fact that they're making these rounds so close. They're all and getting plants. They're always rebuying, which is fine, right? Like you can win these rounds. That's why you rebuy. You want to keep the pressure on FURIA's economy. But your buys are never perfect, right? You're never getting a T-side AWP. That's usually fine. But even here, we got Galil's in play. We don't have full grenades. It's not perfect. It's not what you want. So you don't have that depth to run. Double. Pump and dumps with the util. Taking Banana early, giving it up, taking it back. You don't have all these options here for Extrasol. So, yeah, sure, you're getting the constant buys, but you've got to make them work, and that's certainly a start.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why Extrasol does it as well, right? At the same time, just solely because FURIA is so low on money, and they know it, right? All it takes is the 1 round to put FURIA on a save. And that's all they need, right, to go back into this game. And sure, going back and let's say you rewatch this game later and, Extrasol ends up losing, they will say the same thing and be like, I mean, look, yeah, maybe we should have saved, but when you have 1 member, maybe 2 at most for FURIA staying alive every round and you're getting the bomb plant down, like, the money is pretty even. So it does come down to then executes and just winning that 1 round that you so desperately need. And then all of a sudden you kind of, waterfall kind of breaks loose at that point, right? Running into double save. Now all of a sudden you're ahead. But it's when you don't get that round, that's when you're like, man, yeah, maybe we should have saved the 1. Even a round like this, right? Super dangerous, it was super difficult. We talked about it, right? All Extrasol needs is 1 round. Yeah, they do, but they don't when FURIA have 4 members saving. Because their money is low as well, we won't be seeing them on a hunt. That would most likely occur for this round if they feel like they're feeling it, or potentially even next, but want to be mindful of your own economy first.
Wow, this is a big opportunity for Extrasol, right? That's how you have to look at this moment right now. Those relentless force buys, the fact that it has been all FURIA on this CT side outside of 2 rounds now, but this is your chance to finally get all that progress from how close those rounds were, tie it up in a nice neat little package and use it to steamroll ahead. If you win this round, you are eyeing up 13-11 before that next buy comes in for FURIA. So big spot to be in. Big spot. You want to try and get this one, man. If you're ever going to get around, it's this. So they set up over towards top mid. They hold on to bottom banana. Very, very conservative. gonna go ahead and drop some utility over towards the archway. This gives them this foothold out into top mid, and now able to wrap long. Moto Smoke actually dropped by Furia, and Extra Assault try to flash themselves through it. Now that's optimistic thinking. Serato keeps an eye on it. From down in the pit, Junior does get away with 2. He's able to regain control. Bomb plant in for OC, and a 1v2. Not impossible, but also not easy. You're up against Vinny and Art on the other side. And these two have navigated many a 2vx. So this round, down by the wayside, it was a big one for Extra Trout to try and win. But it's actually Furia who are so strong, man.
This guy, man. Thinks he's funny or something. Yeah, another nice A-hold. I mean, it's so unclear right now where this game's going, but the money might be the deciding factor. It's going to be another buy for Extra Assault, but they really have to win it. They have to win it. Otherwise, Fury again just have more to lean on, as well as the lead.
So Robin has got drilling work going on outside of his home right now.
So loud, man. I can't even hear you cast the game, Harry. I'm like, what's going on?
It's all good, Rob, man. We understand these are extenuating circumstances. Whatever is the most pleasurable for the stream, you can do that. If that means you're muted for now, that's all well and good. Bang.
Maybe that's what people prefer anyway. They're like, man.
No, not at all, Robin. Not with
No.
your wonderful vocals, your big history, your quality laugh.
The Crest conversations.
The Crest conversations,
He's got it all.
exactly.
Another
It's a good
little known
B group.
fact about Crest, by the way, guys, is just how versatile it is and how it's used in sort of different ways all around the world. Like, did you know, for example, in the Arabian Peninsula, they take cress seeds and mix it with custard to make a warm drink?
That sounds nice.
Delicious.
Wait, that ain't real.
Custard and a bit of a peppery crest.
Found that on ArabianCrestFacts.com, Harry, so I don't see why they would lie.
No, I mean, I guess they are.
Seems like a good source
They
to
are the
me.
governing body on
Arabian crest
Arabian
usage.
crest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, man. I mean, I didn't realize the crest hole went so deep. If I'm being honest, right? I didn't realize that, like, all around the globe, different institutions are setting up like the official school of crest. Maybe that could be the sequel. You know, Jack Black comes back for round 2.
Yeah, teaches
School
everyone how
of
to
crest,
grow.
how to grow crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anyone listening wants to maybe get the recipe for that drink. It's called Habat Alhambra. It's meant to be very
classic
nice.
custard.
Yeah, oh, with a bit of saffron.
Ooh.
Okay,
It
the
sounds
saffron
nice,
turns me around
honestly.
a little bit more.
What's the color of the drink, Richard? Does it turn green?
No, the seeds obviously are a healthy brown, and when mixed with the custard, it creates a nice contrast against the yellow.
Like an art teacher right now, Rich. It's, yeah.
When I think of delicious looking drinks, brown and a contrast in yellow are not the colours that spring to mind, but with a bit of saffron in there, you know, can go a long way.
Yeah, who knew? Who knows, rather. A must-win round 1 by Extra Assault. Furia, they had the read in that one. They had 2 out of 3 players on B, and then they decide, now we'll gamble, we'll rotate. And they move everyone back to A, and then Extra Assault walk into the empty site. So, bit of a shame. It does mean, though, Furia now have guns they wouldn't have had otherwise if they stayed at B and lost the round.
Yeah,
So
and
the
a bit of a
save was
change.
worth it.
See the setup here for Furia as well. We have the 3-man setup early, expecting Extra Assault maybe to fight for it, then we fall back with the flash play. But while this is going on, and this is the tendency we talk about, right? Especially for Extra Assault, if you just call a default early, the way that they're playing right now, just hey, let's just play in A ramp and just wait for the smokes to fade and for the nades to fade. Look at the utility from Furia and look at Extra Assaults. So much to kind of work with for here. This is always the dangerous, which is why you see teams do these banana takes less and less, because once you don't get the payoff, you don't get the entry, all of a sudden you're in such a deficit when it comes to this utility, allowing Extrasalt to essentially just run in and take this bomb site a bit for free.
Oh, K-Serata, they never knew about him, but he really wanted more than one, and he's not going to get it. There was only one man in the site, for crying out loud. The others had not pushed through yet, or either gone through the coffin's position into ruin. So, yeah, K-Serata never considered, holds for so long, but only gets a single kill. That double banana setup was a bit awkward as well. Art's waiting for the timing on that peak. He gets very unlucky with his timing, and then his teammate swings off the half wall, but they were already ready for that. Extrasalt coming alive right at the end of their T-half.
You have to wonder if maybe there was a mistranslation and they were mixing the seeds with what it should have been mustard, but they got it mixed up and went with custard. And then the guy who did it was like, oh yeah, it's this new thing. Delicious.
That would actually make a lot more sense.
I don't know if it would.
I mean, I don't think it would taste that nice. If you're using the custard ratio and you're replacing it with mustard, I think it would just taste of mustard. I don't think the cress or the, what was it, saffron would do anything to save it.
Well, I reckon at that point, mate, once you've confused mustard and custard, you just wing it the rest of the way. I don't think saffron was ever meant to be at the party, but he thought, oh, bloody hell. The guests are coming over. My boss is going to give me that promotion. Steamed hams.
Steamed hams.
It's all gone wrong.
He's throwing the beans, the lettuce, the eggs, the spaghetti all in, and, you know, it's Moroccan, and that's what he'll say.
Yeah.
I can't prove otherwise.
This
That's a
game's
Peep Show reference.
Moroccan, Harry. It's Moroccan and rolling. So close.
Yeah, man. Art's about to Morocco your socks off. Take a look at this, right? Zeus up close. Ah, there it is. He gets it. Art with the big Zeus. Then to Sonic, of course. You can't have good things for too long. Right? Everyone knows that. You know, life's going great. Boom, pandemic. Get a kill with the Zeus. Up, dead on the trade. Here's a bomb plant. FURIA. They've only got USPs. So they may as well, you know, try and see what's in this A site. I don't think they're going to like it. I don't think they're going to like what they see. And they don't. They get mowed down. It's 14 on the board for Extrasalt, hoping, praying to get us to a third map.
Yeah, look, it comes at it. We talked about it, right? About like, oh, these constant rebuys from Extrasalt, you know, maybe they should be saving, but this is exactly what they wanted, right? They know, yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, right? But once that funnel kind of breaks, yeah, they're in it. And now it's looking very dominant. It is looking like an Extrasalt map, to be honest. We're at 14. When we looked at Furious economy, it's not great. Vinny can afford an AWP, but it would be glass cannon. He would be dropping that. So I think safe bet here on my end. Should be seeing a third, the way the Extrasalt's playing, but. And it comes in the back of it. I'd like to see a change here from FURIA. Let's not fight for banana anymore. I think Extrasalt has been pretty smart there and just allowing you to get it and then retaking it later for essentially for cheap. There are other ways of trying to fish for an entry on the CT side. Don't always have to run down banana. More of a default setup here now though for FURIA. 2 members towards that B bomb site. Yuri is the one aggressive member here for FURIA in mid. He goes down, gets the headshot, but it's not going to be good enough.
Good chase for Marquis. Flash came out from mid and it worked wonders. That's another follow-up. Junior's dead. And this could all come crumbling down unless Vinny does something unbelievable. First kill in, he's flashed on that peak though. Now they've got him locked and there's nowhere to go. But the graveyard, luckily he was already there. 4 on 2, bomb planted, and you've got to save if you're FURIA. Giving it up. Not a fun call.
Yeah, absolutely not. And can't really fault Yuri either. He's aggressive in mid, trying to fish for some information, maybe even getting a kill, but Extrasalt does a really good job there with the chase. You even see it here as well. The chase is very much still alive here, hunting for the last 2 FURIA players. They know that they're broke. Obviously getting the Opera out of Art's hands would be best case.
Oh, here they come. Just kidding. They run all the way and then they wait at the final hurdle. Fair play. But it's not the end of the world. Extra Salt, like said, you know, the constant force buys have paid off. They've got money, they've got guns, they've got rounds, and they've got map point in the pocket, looking to shut out FURIA's pick of the series, send us to train. We did want train.
We did
want the 3 mapper.
We did want 3.
Looks like we're going to get it.
I remember all of us actually say it. And also, can I just say, the more train we get before its untimely end.
The last dance.
Man.
Or the last, I guess, journey.
Man, they really did this to my boy, the train of all maps. That's the one with the trains on it, in case you're getting... There is one other map with a train on it. Overpass, don't get confused. One is like a bunch of trains. Overpass, only the one, actually.
Yeah.
Just the one train, actually.
That's how you tell.
He'll be back. Train has already gone through some changes, right, compared to what we saw in the beginning of CSGO.
Yeah, it used to be even cooler, believe it or not, but then they did some stuff and it was like, all right, I can get behind this, and then even Valve were like, ooh, get rid of it.
The previous one was, especially now when people are so much better with utility and nades, I don't know, I think it would have been a nightmare. See what they do with it, though. Maybe they'll make some more changes to it. Can they do it, or will we see a third map? FURIA need 3 rounds here for at least to try and get to overtime. It's another mid round here for Extra Salt, trying to take it a little bit sloppy, I'd say. Dry peeking the angles with nades.
Yeah, I like this little double setup, right? The Extra Salt clearly weren't ready for it. I don't think you would have committed to that chase if you ever had any inkling that there was this double long setup employed. Now they learn about it. However, they've come out really worse for wear here. Fang's trying to exploit this B-bomb, saying there is only one player here with a second rotating in. Fang deals with Art, and now just has to try and find Vinny. He gets shot from the back of the site, but lives to give himself another chance. Still dies at the hands of this Famous. Marky now, it's his turn to try and trade, and swings out. Vinny's dead. A 3-on-2 retake. All with the goal of just trying to get this game to OT. Okay, Serato hiding in the smoke. Yuri looking like he wants to come through as well. Marky waiting for it, has dealt with them both. And this is a 2 versus 4. Marky ready to finish it off. Junior, while he does get him, OC's there to trade, and that is huge for Extra Salt. They were 3-on-5 at the beginning of that. They end up closing out this map, and now we look at Train as the grand decider. I beg of you, if you've stayed here for the last 2 hours, please stick around for that third map of Train.